Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Antiquity and welcome back to some more Chronicle RuneScape Legends. So in our last video we opened a bunch of packs of booster packs and we got a bunch of new cards. I even actually picked up some additional packs after that video. It was like 6 or so, and opened those up and actually got 2 more diamonds as well, but I did have to go ahead and burn those so that I can make this deck. I did manage to get my Dragon Linza deck complete. To those who kind of follow Chronicle and the decks that are going around, this is going to look really familiar. Very common Linza deck right now. I've had a chance to play it a few games, and so I have a better understanding of kind of how it works, what you're going for, and it's aggressive. This is a lot of fun, but it's susceptible to griefing. I played against a couple opponents that knew what they were doing, knew what they were facing, and pulled off the right cards and kind of shut me down pretty quick. Nonetheless, I thought we might take this into some ranked games today. So today we're going to get 2 or 3 ranked games in. We'll see kind of how well we do. I've only ever played 1 ranked game before, and that was with one of the beginner decks, but now that I have this new one, thought we'd try something new. So I'm entering in at the bottom of the ladder. I did just barely pick up the game a little bit ago, obviously. So we're going to start from the bottom, work our way up. So our first opponent's a rank 9 Bowman playing Raptor. So let's see how we do and what we draw. Now, I have learned that we really want early game weapons, no question about it. And I like having the Kale as an option. Dragon Longsword is always a bitch an option. I've learned that Goblin Flash Mob is a really cool option, something you almost want to drop before you drop any type of weapons. Same with the Dwarven Miner. So, what do we're definitely going to keep that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Wilderness. Let's get rid of the Ketzik and the Calgar for now and see what we come up with. Right now I'm kind of thinking Flash Mob into Miner, into Longsword, into Artisan is almost kind of what I'm thinking. Same point in time you could do Alley into Miner, into Longsword, into Workshop as well. So we did Alley, we did Miner, and then Longsword, and then that. That would give us a pretty beefy weapon at the end of all of it. I think that's what we're going to go with. Maybe drop Barrel Chest on the next round. Let's see how we do here. Save that Goblin Flash Mob for when I don't have any other options for gold income. For now, though, I had the Alley, so I might as well get it used. And start with that. See anything too sneaky coming out of our opponent aside from the massive armor gain. My goodness. So a very armor focused deck. That's fine. We have a very weapon focused deck that focuses on doing a shit ton of weapon damage. So let's see what kind of nastiness we can get ourselves into. I'll tell you, making this deck, folks, was wickedly expensive. The guide that I had followed, because it's what I did. Yeah, I net decked this. The guide I followed was a huge amount of... Ooh, this is interesting. So... I'm not familiar with Exhaust. Sets legend-based attack to 1 for the duration of the next slot. All of the temporary slot bonuses are removed. Okay. And this whole deck's based around Rune Dragon, but I don't really have any good options to go into from there, aside from the Calgar. But I'd rather Barrel Chest it. Or do we want to drop Jogger at the same time? So, because it'd be 7 damage we get out of that. So I'm almost kind of thinking we need to do Barrel Chest. Yeah, we'll do Barrel Chest. We'll go with the Joker, but it's probably the wrong move. That one into the Calgar, and I'll bet you anything this is going to be huge. This should be a pretty huge little strike that we get here. I'll bet. And he played, yeah. think I miscounted that. So the 6 damage to get from that. Kind of whack away some of that armor, if nothing else. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good for him. He's got 17, but we're about to get a huge amount. So we're about to deal 17 here in a minute, or 15 here in a minute. Yep. It's 15. And that's the end. So, what we need is something huge, like a pulverize.
Hey, thanks for that.
Alright, what do we get? Do we get something good we can just shut his ass down and be done with it? I think so. I'm hoping so. Another Rune Dragon. Durability. Not cards I want to see at all.
Yep,
So,
I'm ready.
I'm just kind of thinking... What am I thinking? I'm thinking Minor Ancestor. Maybe a Flash Mob into the Ancestor again. It's about all I can really think. We'll gain 4 durability out of it. And get some coin and card draw. Go with that. Oh, snap. Look at that. Gained all that armor. There's the pulverize I want. That was a good safe play for him. I think he was assuming I was holding a pulverize in my hand. In which case I would have ended the game since I went... If I was going first, it would have, but I was going second. So that was a good safe play for him. That's all he had. Unfortunately, now I have the pulverize. And plenty of gold to play it. So, we are definitely going to drop the pulverize. And do we just want to go with straight into duel? Guaranteed we'll get the victory out of it.
Yep, I'm ready.
Maybe drop rune, then go into duel. Or just go into duel, I think. +2/+2. Call square there. Yeah, here's the end of it right here. We're about to do 30. It's a one-hit wonder right there. There we go. You can see just the pure aggressiveness of this deck. It is just
If you jump
nuts.
into the furnace, expect to get burned.
It's nuts. So, I dig it. And we're ranked 9. Gotta love it. So we'll go right into our next. We will definitely keep playing our aggro deck. And we got Raptor again. Rank 3. Wow, not a lot of people on tonight. I get the feeling if I'm already going against rank 3. Ouch.
Fine.
No
Second
weapons.
it is.
None. Holy buckets. Well, drop that, drop that, drop that. The Joker's always nice. We'll get rid of one of those. We'll keep the other. It's a good coin game. There we go. Now we got something. So we'll definitely do the alley into the miner, into the longsword, back into the artisans. The exact same play we had in that first game. I like it. That will work. Sorry about that. Just dropped my bottle of water. Although he's taking his sweet time trying to figure out what he wants to do. There we go. Goes with the penguin. Some more armor, a ton of it. Seems like a very similar open to what we had from the last game, too. Well, this guy's getting a bit more armor from the get-go. And there we go. Now we got ourselves a nice big old weapon we can start working with. So again, he's got 4 cards. That card's useless.
Yep, I'm ready.
We do Rain of Chaos into Pulverize for 10 damage, but that's just not... It's not a lot at all. Same time, we just drop the Ketsek, do 8 damage outright. The Joker is just a waste, I think. And I would hate to have to drop this to go into a Pulverize. It just seems like that's a waste. But it's, I guess, better than nothing. So I'll go with it. The guy's just got a ton of armor to back away with. He's just getting more and more armor. So we'll get rid of some of it. Actually, we'll get rid of all of his armor. Man, oh man, oh man, not getting the cards I want. Alright, so...
Yep, I'm ready.
There's the Flash Mob. It's a way to go. I don't feel like taking 12 damage, that's a lot. And I do mean that is a lot. So if we do the Flash Mob, it gives us 4 gold. Battle Rival and get the 1 additional. And maybe switch over to the 4-2. Do we think? Kind of makes more sense than the other option I have. Let's hope the draw is something reasonable. Yeah, that'll work. That will do. So now we got something with a few more options at least. He's just dropping everything in his hand. I mean, playing the Joker is just not going to do squat. So again, we can do the Goblin Flash Mob. Gets us more than enough for the Tetsu. Do Wilderness. Okay, so if we do Flash Mob into the Tetsu, into Wilderness, we'll have 1 durability left, but then enough to do the Ketsek, get armor. Or I guess that's going to be, it's an 8, so we actually probably go with the Calgar. I don't have to take the damage. Let's do that. I like that idea a little bit better because I can just as equally do another Calgar on the next round too. So we'll give that a shot. Man, this dude's all about the armor. Ton of it. I'm glad I did it that way and he didn't have that yet. My goodness. That would suck. So. Ah, but my Tetsu's empty. Not good at all. I better have an answer or I'm screwed.
I must prepare for battle.
Nope, I don't have an answer at
I'm ready.
all. No gold. Didn't draw into anything. Crap. I try and do any of this, and I'm gonna have issues in a huge way. I mean, just huge way. Crap.
If I can,
Yeah,
I should play some cards.
well, I can't play cards because I've got nothing, and I've got to hope I can just wail on him when we get to the last round. Yep. Although, nope, he's got it. 2 swings, he's good to go. Well played. That last hand sucked. Just nothing for drawability.
At least that's the plan.
We just didn't have. There was just nothing. Just nothing. Oh well. Okay, well, we'll get one more in here, and hopefully we can redeem ourselves from that last just pitiful play. My God. That was pathetic. Yeah, not a lot of people playing tonight. My goodness, I was playing earlier and no problem getting games, but not a whole lot of people on tonight. There we go. Rank 22 out of silver league, I'm sure. Right? Man. We couldn't make the rank 3 copper. Now we're going to go rank to silver? That sucks. Oh well. Give me something good.
Fine. Second it is.
Second again. Okay. The alley's nice. The artisan's nice. The rune's useless right now. Flash bomb's always bitching. Don't need Kaga right now. A lot of the minor. Well, we've got that durability. So it's either we drop this. Let's drop this one. Keep the ancestor. And we'll keep the minor and pray we get a weapon. Yep, we do. We get the one I want. Cool. Okay, so I think we're gonna do alley into the flash mob to dwarven miner into the pet zoo. We'll go with that. Seems like the most viable choice, or at least one that's gonna do the best. And I know some people would argue about this particular card, but, you know, 4 health for 4 gold, it's not that bad. With a ton of gold and a practically free Tetsu. I'm okay with that. There we go. Something nice and beefy right at the start, so what can we do with that? We definitely want to get this some durability, that's for damn sure. Second options we have. Okay, here we go. So, if we do... See, I like this Rune Dragon into the Ketsec, that it's just a good...
I'm ready.
Drop. And if they drop 4 cards, we know the 7 damage. 4 weapon attack. So, alright. Do that, gets the durability. Gets us 4 durability after it's dead. 3 durability after it's... Well, I gotta take this twice. It'd be 2 durability after it's dead. Right. Shit. I'm not gonna like what I'm gonna end up doing. At all. I'm not gonna like this, and I know I'm not gonna like this. I know this is just the wrong way to play. I know there are people that are gonna be watching this screaming at their computer monitor that this was the bad play. That this was a bad play, and you're probably right. Oh, there's 2 durability here. We won't lose any on the next one. So I'll actually still have something left when I go into my last card. So actually, I think we're okay. That does 8 damage, and then we'll be striking it. Although I didn't realize I am stupid low on health. Okay. Let's see what we can do. 5 cards in hand. I'll have 4. We can do a lot of damage just with deal damage equal that one. That way we just drop wilderness too.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, this dude's about to own me. Own me. Unless I get something spiffy this first.
I have low health. I must be careful.
Shit. So 8 cards, 4 cards. We can do 8 total damage if they heal. But if we just do battle, we'll do a ton. But all he's got to do is 4 damage and he owns me. So he's probably got it. I mean, he really probably does.
Yep,
He's
I'm
probably
ready.
got it. So we'll just do that for the shit of it, for the fun of it, and fill it out. And oh! No, he doesn't. I thought he had the damage, but he didn't. I'll take that.
If you jump into the furnace, expect to get burned.
I will take that. Very nice. Nice little redemption. Managed to get owned by a higher level bronze or copper, or whatever the hell leave him in, to come back and defeat silver. Level 8. Nice. I'll take that. There you have it, folks. I mean, it's not terribly hard to climb the ladder or just play this game. And like I mentioned in my last video about this other deck that is really easy to, real cheap to build. I encourage you to do so. It is a really nice, easy, cheap build to work with. Very, very easy to play. A lot of options, a lot of outs. The one I'm playing right now that's a little bit more competitive and way more aggressive. You've got to, and I'm still learning it. You've got to mulligan for the right cards. You got to know what cards to play when, and to be flat out, you got to know what chances to take when. But just kind of depends, and it can pay off. This is definitely a little bit more tech savvy, so to speak. A little bit more combo happy than say this one. This one just kind of gives you flat out options on what to do. So if you can, make sure to check out that previous video where I linked the deck list for this deck. If you get the opportunity, make it. It's a good one to work with if you enjoy working with Linza. I imagine in the future I'll be making some additional videos for some of the other classes as well. Although I may have to buy new cards because I had to recycle a bunch to get the 2 diamond cards I needed for this aggro deck. I pulled a couple of diamonds, but I needed the Tetsu and I needed Kale, and they were pricey. Along with some of these others. This is a costly deck, but worth it. It's fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to be a badass.